This is my second blog, my April edition, and still the plan is to do these once a month. And we've just seen the end of the Cardiff, well, it was a match, but it was all over in a day with 2 washouts, which was disappointing. But we did have time to see a glimpse of Daniel Bell-Drummond and him scoring his first class maiden century, which was great and confirmed what we all know really, which is he's an exciting talent and one who we hope will have a great and long career at the club. Also good to see other performances from all our batsmen, but disappointing that the bowlers didn't get a run out, but they'll get plenty of training between now and the opening game next week against Leicester, and I think we all can't wait. I'm sure every Kent follower was disappointed this week really that we weren't part of the opening week, and probably can't wait to see things get started next week and see how we get on. And it's been great to have the captain back around at the club. He's obviously had a fantastic winter, and the players obviously appreciate having their captain back around, and as I say, we really just can't wait for the start of the season next week. So the last couple of weeks has really been about the finishing off of the pre-season period. I think the players now are all in good shape and ready to go. It's also been a period off the field in terms of getting the ground ready, getting things sorted ready for the start of the season, and we've seen over the last couple of days, just as the sun started to shine again, and we've started to get close to the season, membership sales have started to pick up, which is great as everybody gets set. Also this week we've seen the launch of the 150th version of Wisden, which I think is a big moment for the game, and something of personal interest for me, having once worked for Wisden and worked very closely actually with Lawrence Bluth, the current editor, and I wish him well in his editorship, and fantastic milestone for a brilliant publication. Wednesday also was the day of our State of Play dinner, which we had, and Alex Stewart came, England's most capped Test match player, and did a brilliant job, fantastic speech followed by a really interesting question and answer, and we thank him for his involvement in that. That was an event raising money for the Woolly appeal, and we're going well on that. It was another good night, and we've got a long way to go, but we have ambitious plans for the Woolly, and there'll be more fundraising appeal events through the year. After my last video blog, there were some questions about Beckenham and what we were doing at Beckenham, and we are now at a stage where the Beckenham operation is down to a single groundsman, just keeping the place maintained at a first class level. But the inference perhaps from my last piece was that we were moving away from Beckenham, and the prospect of Kent having a Beckenham base was gone for good. That actually couldn't be further from the truth. We're still very committed to that, and want to see Beckenham as a real centre of excellence. It's just going to take a bit more time to get to that point. We've announced in the last couple of weeks a new championship shirt sponsor, Bell Reed, who are a photocopier company. They supply our photocopiers. They're Kent-based, rapidly growing business, and it's brilliant to have them on board as a new commercial sponsor. And then finally, the only thing to say really before the 1st of May and the return to Canterbury, the only thing we have here is the club's AGM on Monday the 22nd of April. Look forward to seeing plenty of members at that, and then look forward to seeing you in the ground come the 1st of May for the first home action of the season. But in the meantime, 2 championship matches to come, and our fingers crossed for 2 very good performances.